It was an accident, bro. I swear.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Definitely not. Because it, yeah, I mean, who's cyclical? Who is cyclical? Wait, who's that guy? Is there some new competition in the lobby? Oh, what happened there? Yeah, Jeffy, I'm really slow today, actually. Zezin's like a second faster than me today, so. Don't worry, I'll get dive bomb turn 1 and taken out of the race. It's gonna happen. It's actually like ordained. Thanks, JC. That was really nice of you. That was awfully kind of you. That was really nice. Thank you. Oh yeah, just try and get me up to the highest time possible. Sending hate from Germany. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm basically, you know, using TC, it's like basically cheating. You know, like I'm literally cheating. That's how I'm so it has nothing to do with the lines that I'm taking or anything like that. Like the only reason why I'm anywhere nearly quick is because of traction control, guys. You're so right. I'm really glad that we all came to that consensus together as a team.
Car's ready. Let's get it out there.
It could also have to do with the fact that I have the car in a straight line earlier, and the traction control is not even really engaging. No, I think you're right, Dom. It's just between not wanting to immediately lose the championship because of like a crash or something like that while still learning. I mean, I don't use any assists in LMU. It's just harder to go from using assists to not using them than to just start fresh with no assists. So like LMU, it's not that big of a deal. Like I have no racing line, you know, nothing like that, and I'm still faster than everybody that I've played with, at least at one track, the track that I actually spent some time learning. It's a lot harder whenever you're, you know, trying to go from being on them for so long. Well, that's just stupid. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. You can hold it against me if you want. That won't change the fact that I'm gonna be the champion, but yeah. Whoever took out the braking marker boards on the left side of the track, I really appreciate it. Really awesome, guys. Thank God for Racing Line. That's another thing, is that if people are allowed to use Racing Line, like, you can just take out the braking marker boards and like everybody else is just like completely fucked, right? If you don't use Racing Line, yeah, I will. That's actually the plan. So I'm gonna leave Racing Line on though because of the aforementioned reasons. Because if people are allowed to use it, then I'm gonna use it because I don't want to be in a situation where I get screwed over because someone takes out the braking marker board. But I'm getting a new wheel and new pedals tomorrow, so well, yeah, it's annoying because like it's good because you're not using the assist, but the problem is that you get screwed over if like the braking reference is the braking marker board. You're just screwed, right? Like in this corner, how are you supposed to be able to tell where you're supposed to brake? There's no reference on the left side of the track, right? Unless you somehow know how to count the fucking red or orange and yellow fucking bullshit, right? Like in LMU it's a lot easier because you're going so much slower, so you know exactly when to brake, right? Versus with like F1, for example, how am I supposed to know when to brake? Like right there, because you can't, there's no reference, right? If someone takes out the braking marker boards, there is no reference on the left side of the track if there's nothing there, right? So, all right, now we do an actual lap, somewhat pushing to cool let's cool the engine down a little bit. Yeah, if I had the championship wrapped up after Saudi Arabia, why not, right? We did not end up doing the endurance race. I wasn't even there last week, so. Yeah. That's why I have nothing behind me now, because I have to do the setup. But the thing is that the house has to be painted, so I can't put anything up yet. All right, let's see if we can improve. I doubt it, but why not? We'll give it a shot. Wow, what a mega lap. It's a 3-man 4 hours of Spa next weekend. What a lap. That was mega. That was mega. Man, that was mega. I'm excited. I'm getting the Moza, the GT3. Well, you have to do at least one mandatory driver change, but the thing is that, what's the right way to describe it? You have to do more pit stops than there are drivers, right? So you have to do more than 3 pit stops. So if you wanted to switch out drivers, you can, right? I think it's a max of 4 people are allowed. So realistically, if you wanted to run 3 people and everybody does an hour and 20 minutes, then there you go. We're doing it because we want to have like 3 people per team, and then if we have more than 3, then we'll just run a second car. Well, you may not necessarily pit every hour. It depends on the track and how much fuel, and also your fuel saving strategy as well, and if you crash and whatever. Okay, I actually need to see. Oh fuck. Hopefully nobody presses the button early. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucked. Okay. take 0.8 under. Let's take that as long as possible, and then take that as long as possible as well. All right, we're good. Here we go. Yeah, because you guys don't have you have to be out of rookie. You can't be a rookie match if you want to do the special events. You can't be a rookie and you can't have a warning. So like if you have the exclamation point, you um can't do it. So really the right tire? I feel like it's the left tire that gets. Oh, this is the front left. Okay. It's great, honestly. I have a really, really big office. Enough to where I could set up my actual rig if I wanted to. Yeah, Spark Ashira. It's really nice. My internet is so much faster now. I got we have a 3 GB internet, but my PC can't handle faster than 2.5 gigs per second, so it's really nice. Jeffy doesn't like Spark Ashira. It's a little bit interesting being like an hour back from everything. So like for example, this race used to be super late for me at 9 o'clock. But now it's at 8, which is nice because I can shower and stuff afterwards and not have to like be fucked. But yeah, 3 GB. So I gotta like mess with the stream settings to get like a super crisp stream if I can. But yeah, I think I just need to get a higher res monitor, so like a 1440p monitor to get like higher quality streaming and just run the higher resolution. I mean that's more than enough, right? You only need like 20 megs or something like that to stream and like not have like a terrible quality, so 777 is great. It's also better if you have Ethernet. I don't know if Ethernet's plugged into your PC or whatever you race on, but yeah, if you're actually wired in, then um, it'll be better. I'm also looking to upgrade the webcam. This is like a $20 like $20 like random Amazon webcam, but yeah, really, I'm looking to try and get a new CPU because the one that I have right now is a little bit like so. Like I'm on AM5, so it's not like it's bad or anything like that. I think it's like a 9600 X3D or something like that. So it's good. Just could be better. And then the graphics card. I really don't want to buy another graphics card, but I have to. They're just so fucking expensive right now. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I got a 4070 Ti Super right now, so I think it's good, but I don't know. Could be better, I think. Yeah, but Jeffy, the Nürburgring isn't in LMU, and they aren't even going to be adding it anytime soon. They're doing USA tracks this year. You're not even going to be able to drive it anytime soon in LMU. But to be fair, the track selection in LMU is actually really good. Like all the tracks are really nice. I like them a lot. What car do you drive, or what GT3 do you drive, Jeffy? Because our team, we use the BMW. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think that when we get to the power tracks, like tracks where the downforce or like where top speed is super important, I think we're gonna pick a different car because the BMW doesn't have the greatest straight line speed in LMU. I just don't know if I just don't know if we're gonna pick the Aston Martin, the Ferrari. The Lexus doesn't have. I looked it up. It doesn't have good straight lines. It's like on par with the BMW, like marginally better. But like the Aston, the Ford, and the Corvette have the highest top end speed. All right, here we go. We're just looking to not have any dramas on lap 1, and we should be okay. It's been so long. It's been honestly been a minute since I did a race, so my yeah, I've heard that it's not great in LMU either. It's better than the Porsche. Well, we just haven't agreed on it yet. So if they say, oh, let's do the Aston, I'll make a livery for it and we'll race it at the power tracks like Monza and stuff like that, and Daytona. Yeah, like the Nürburgring, you'd use the BMW instead. I mean, I think the Porsche would be the best at the Nürburgring, but you know. We are gonna have to look after our tires a bit here because the tire wear here is actually like catastrophic, bro. Our tires are gonna be really cold, but we just can't afford to have high tire wear. I'll take a green, honestly.
Okay, so
If we have serious pace, we should just be able to run away. No issues, so we'll just see. Doing the Lewis Hamilton start with the hand position. I actually like that quite a bit, honestly. Putting the hand over the steering wheel. I'll probably be able to do it more with my new wheel. It's coming right now. I had to switch over to my Logitech because my Fanatec got destroyed during the move. The tire fell on top of it. The Moza. I didn't get a bundle. I got... Hold on, sorry guys, I gotta focus for a second here. It's the... What is it called? It's their GT3 wheel, but it has the, Oh great, I'm getting a foot cramp. It's the GT3 with the screen on it. Oh my god, this foot cramp. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it hurts so much. I got the SRP, not the light, but the regular SRPs. Yeah, I think they're gonna be pretty good.
Green flag.
The R9. The whatever GT3 wheel they have, that is the has a screen. It's like brand new. It's like 300 bucks or something like that. Just can't get into a comfortable rhythm. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care.
I think I'm gonna like it, honestly. Got safe tires through here. Yeah, I'm driving on a Logitech right now. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Thankfully, it's my, like, upgraded Logitech. It's got a lot of nice stuff. Like, it has, like, a bunch of upgrades. It's actually more of, like, a real wheel. I wonder if Secret's trying to take care of his tires at all. If he starts falling back like crazy here in a couple laps, then we know he wasn't taking care of his tires at all. But because of stuff like that, where I give up like a complete like a tenth or something like that. I'm just really struggling to get into a rhythm as well. Yeah, I'm getting the SRPs with the load cell in it. I think I might upgrade at some point to the haptics, but that'll be down the line. Definitely be helpful for no ABS and stuff like that. Fanatec is just super expensive. There's like compatibility issues. The force feedback drops and stuff. Okay. We're doing good on tire wear right now. I think you have to make it to lap 16. That's the pit window.
Caution, caution.
Well, as long as it comes out after lap 14, then I'm happy. it comes out before lap 14, I'm not going to be very happy. Someone was in the wall there. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Here goes the race lead. Okay, dude. Really? I'm back on track and he just hits me. Straight up. I rejoined super safely and he still hit me. This is just ridiculous. No, I know. He's not even in the same division as me, so it doesn't even matter. What is he doing? I don't think they're going to be able to carry the hearts to the end. And he just got a 10-second. All right, well.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit will be penalised if you exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
What do you guys think? Should I take a front wing? I'm at 25%.
Take care. Our data's indicating high levels of tyre wear at this stage.
Oh, 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 oh. Just got it stopped. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, do we get out before this giant train?
Right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Couldn't cut it much closer than that. We're reeling him in. Slowly but surely. Yep, I knew it, dude. None of these guys can go to the end. Unless they're saving, which then it's totally possible. Yep. All these guys are slowly starting to realize, or maybe it was their plan all along to two-stop, but they can't carry those tires to the end. But we did the hard work in the first stint, so.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Don't forget, box this lap.
Oh, Lily and Kartik together on track. Yeah, it can only end well.
Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, clear. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye
All right,
on
well,
delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
we'll take new hards and a new wing. Actually. Oh yeah, the group field's so spread out. We can definitely do this. Don't need any heroics into the pit lane. No need to push really hard.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Gonna be a very long safety car. Dude, the safety car almost crashed. Somebody clip that, bro. Safety car almost fucking crashed. Who's out here driving the safety car, bro? Another example of why you never give up, bro.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
That would have been good to know earlier.
You will be controlling the pace of the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane. Green flag.
Get me the hell out of here. On my rocket ship, let's go. The lore is don't give up because you never know when a safety car might come out. Like 3 people retired the lap before a safety car came out. Not like retired isn't like they crashed, but retired in the pits. So the moral of the story is don't give up. Yep. See you later, Dom. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Very good. Very good. JC comes in second. Gold Killer. Gold Killer in third. Dude, Gold Killer P3. Let's go.
Chaos.
I got you on that last lap into turn
Oh,
one.
Lily.
I fucking ping.
Dude, I had to get rid of my 10 second.
How many of you guys pit super early, not knowing that you were going to be able to go to the end?
I had to just because I had slight wing damage from the first
So
lap.
who out of the top 10 is in D1? I don't know anymore.
1,
Me.
2, 3, 4, 5. So Chaos is in 5th. I'm in 6th. Lily's in 7th. So that's 1, 2, 3.
So I got 4th then.
You're in
Where's Boston?
4th. Simon's
Yeah.
in
Wait a
5th.
minute. Did I won?
Hell yeah.
Did I won D2?
It's okay. I've got
Yeah, you won D2 Chaos.
Hell yeah.
I got the entire standing, so if you guys need it for whatever.
Fucking day. Hell yeah.
Everyone in the mother on soft tires behind my fucking ass.
Yeah.
That cements me into P3, I think.
Ugh.
Well,
These past 2 races have helped me out big time.
I almost decided not to show
I
up.
should have
tonight.
paid.
Look at you getting some really good points for a while, first time in a while there.
Talking to me?
So I'm
Yeah.
D5.
It cut out like as you said my name. So
Oh shit, I didn't get the final.
I got it. Don't worry.
I got 1
I
through
did.
14 there.
I got it.
Sorry.
You're good.
All right. Appreciate it, Si.
I
Yep.
got it too.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I got some points finally.
Yeah, P4. Look at you. See?
I coulda,
All
I
that
coulda had
talk about not wanting to race in D1, and look at you. You finished P9.
I could have been on that podium. I don't know. Maybe if I pit, I don't fucking know how far back.
I don't know because of the safety car that really wrecked.
All right. Well, if you guys made it to the end, do appreciate it. Next week we'll be at Singapore. Great. So just a great fun track. There'll be 5 safety cars. And then it's Australia, Mexico, and Canada to round out the season. So the best way to manage the battery. So if you look at the bottom of your HUD, you'll see that there's like this underneath your speed gauge. There's this little dial. There's a little circle. And as you go through the lap, the red bar slowly fills up around that circle. And the way that you want to try and manage the battery is by filling that up every single lap. So you you mainly do that through lifting and coasting, right? So you're going to lift into the corner and you're going to let the car coast for a little bit and then brake, right? So that will give you a ton of recharge, and that builds up the amount of time that you lose lifting and coasting, you regain from the fact that you have the battery to use. So if you do go to a track and go out in qualifying or something like that, in like Grand Prix mode or something like that, and just do a couple of laps, and just kind of like get a nice feel between lifting enough to get enough battery to be able to use it consistently, and while also not lifting like ridiculously too much. And so you'll find where in the lap, like as you drive a little bit, where you can kind of like use and not use the battery. The best modes, in my opinion, to use, you don't use hot lap at all. It's completely useless. Medium, none, and overtake or boost mode are the best ways to use your battery. Medium is kind of for like in situations where you're trying to save a little bit of battery, but you also need to use it. It's mostly for like races and stuff like that. There's not really many places of qualifying where you're going to use medium. But you if you watch back my VOD and you watch me going around like Zandvoort a couple of times, you'll see where I use medium. So it's like in a place where you need some get up and go from the engine, but you don't want to use too much battery and then just not have any. So you'll see where I kind of like use battery and don't use battery. But yeah, I would recommend watching Brandon Lee's video on it, how to manage the battery. And then also, I think Alex Gillen made a really good video as well. That's where I learned when the DLC originally came out. So it's just a lot of lifting and coasting. It's going to be, if you've never done it before and you've only ever pushed flat out and never lifted and coasted, it's going to feel really weird because you're not going to be pushing flat out. But if you manage the battery well, the lap time will come to you very quickly and you'll just be head and shoulders faster than other people. Yeah. I haven't seen any of his career mode stuff, but I would imagine that he's probably doing something close to correct. you just, like, let me see. Yeah, I mean, if you go back and watch qualifying from this stream, yeah, Australia. Oh, I thought you said Austria. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's not bad. Like an esports time is a 16.2, but don't worry, I'm like I'm like a second and a half off of that time. Australia's not a very good track for me, but my quality time in Australia is a 17.6. Australia is very difficult because you're having to like a partial throttle as well to like gain lap time as well. So this is kind of like a nuanced thing, and I wouldn't exactly try and do this at first. I would just focus on getting comfortable with lifting and coasting. But if you're above, I'm on wheel. But if you're above 270 kilometers an hour, you want to just do partial throttle when you would normally lift and coast. You want to do partial throttle, and the reason why you do that is obviously 50% throttle. You gain the same amount of battery back as if you were fully lifting, but you obviously you're at half throttle instead of no throttle, so you keep the speed. But under 270 kilometers an hour, you want to just full lift. So there's a lot of nuance to it. It's very difficult. You really have to to learn it. You really have to sit down and like spend a couple of days like actually practicing like for a couple hours and just like figuring out how to manage the battery and make sure that you have enough. I would recommend watching people's track guides and stuff like that, watching some people's hot laps and stuff like that. I have a lot of on my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube, which is just Psychotical, I have some race recaps in there with a couple of tracks. You can look at my laps. They're not anything particularly incredible, but it'll help you get a good idea of what you need to do. Or you can go back and watch some of the VODs that are on my Twitch, and you can see like how I'm driving the car and then try and replicate that yourself. You can do it on controller too, even if you're on controller. You just, instead of letting go the trigger completely, you just hold it halfway. But yeah, that was an interesting race at Zandvoort. Yeah, no problem, man. I hope you figure it out. These are, a lot of people will say, oh, these cars aren't fun, they're boring, oh, you have to lift and coast so much. Honestly, I think it's a lot of fun because you really have to think when you're driving. You can't just like, oh, I'm just going to push flat out and I'm just going to push flat out every single lap. You really got to think, okay, I use a little bit too much battery here. Now I got to, save a little bit of battery. Yeah, exactly. It's fun because it's different, right? It's not like the 25 cars aren't still in the game or anything like that. You can play them whenever you want. And you can also play, I mean, there's plenty of other different games out there that you can play where you're not having to manage battery at all. Like LMU is something that I've been playing recently where you just push flat out the entire time and it's a ton of fun. So yeah, I hope you have success learning these cars. They're a lot of fun to drive once you figure them out because they're a lot, they're smaller and lighter and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for Aero Grid Championship. I'm going to be commentating, so I'll be back tomorrow, I think at like 12:30 now. I don't know, I just moved recently, so I don't know the exact timing. But yeah, I'll see you guys then if you guys tune into that. I appreciate it. Liam and Dom for sticking around for as long as you guys did, as well as everybody else who was in the chat earlier in the race. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.